All right. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, faculty and VC, once again for joining us in today's information session. We are very excited. I'm very excited as well to have you all with us as we explore together the unique offerings and opportunities at James Hope University. My name is Michael Owatide, and I'm the head of marketing and PR at James Hope University. This afternoon, I'm going to be your host. To start off our conversation today, I will be delving into our mission, vision, values, and of course, we will deep dive a little bit into the vibrant community that makes up the heart of our institution. We would also cover the comprehensive programs that we offer at James Hope University, as well as James Hope Business School, and give you a glimpse into our state-of-the-art facilities, as well as walk you through the admission process and how to start and complete your applications. Uh, I'm trying to admit the rest of the guests. So, okay, moving on. So, I have two news, one good news and one bad news. Let's start with the bad news. The bad news is that the application portal for the 2024-2025 admission uh, academic year, has been closed after the deadline of 15th of September. However, the good news is that we have the leadership on board who have promised to also give some grace to open up the portal for some of us who are here, at the session after the session. So well, I'm very positive that at the end of today's session, you will be able to of course, if you take advantage of the new opportunity, explore, uh, the new window that's going to be opened up. That said, without uh, taking much of our time, to lead us through the first part of the session, I'm pleased to introduce to you our esteemed President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Paul Vita, who will be sharing more about our vision and our values, as well as what it means to be part of James community. I'm trying to share my screen in a couple of minutes, but while I do that, please join me to welcome Dr. Paul Vita right on the screen. Welcome, VC.
Thank you. I know the mission and the vision, so if I don't see it, I'm happy to talk about it at length. The vision of James Hope University is a bold one. It's one that's looking into the future. We're a university that is founded by Jim Ovia, the founder of Zenith Bank, and here he is. It's one that is striving to really transform the region and the world through providing the resources, providing the space, providing the place to inspire faculty and students to really make a change, to make a difference. And we're going to achieve that vision through the mission of James Hope University. It's a mission that's based in teaching and learning. That's what's critical for us. And it's a mission that's based in the transformative power of teaching and learning. And sharing in that mission is the transformative power of research. We are assembling an extraordinary group of research scholars that are passionate about teaching, but that are also pursuing groundbreaking research that will find solutions to problems that we're experiencing today and problems that we haven't even anticipated yet. On the screen, you can see the people that are responsible for that mission. Many of these people are on the call, or some at least, some representative faculty. I know Prof. Babajidi is going to be talking to us. Our librarian is here. Our dean is here. We'll be able to answer some of your questions at the end of the call. But it's a distinguished group of people that are committed to that mission and committed to our future students. A number of these individuals, too, have had international training. If we go to the next slide, James Hope University's goal is we've already achieved the recognitions we need by the National Universities Commission, but we're on our path for international recognition by achieving our international credentials, our business accreditations for our business schools. These credentials put us shoulder to shoulder with the finest universities in the world. It's going to take some time, but we're well on our path to achieve the kind of accreditation that distinguishes Harvard and Oxford and Cambridge. And those schools are distinguished because what they do to serve their communities and thus serve the world. That's where we are, and that's how we're starting. I think what comes next is exciting. Well, let's take a campus tour, and then we'll move on. I'll introduce you to some of the faculty. I think there's a virtual tour. Please let me introduce Professor Abiola Babajide, a finance expert and researcher, to tell us more about the business school and its programs.
Thank you, BC. And thank you, everyone, for joining us on this call on behalf of the Dean and other faculty member. James Hope Business School, our focus at the business school is your success. Our primary focus, our emphasis is on leadership, entrepreneurship, and innovation. You can ask me why entrepreneurship? So recent statistics shows that within the first 5 years of operation, 70% of startups failed. And as a result, we have positioned in James Hope University to offer quality business education to entrepreneurs by equipping them with what it takes to succeed in the evolving business landscape that we have in Nigeria and even in the global world today. Within the training in the business school, we'll help you to identify opportunities and to convert your ideas into viable ventures. Also, James Hope University is a leadership, I can tell you, it's a leadership academy that offers transformative learning that empowers leaders to change life, organization, as well as the world. Here in the business school, we will help you to build capacity that is needed to lead forward and to succeed in entrepreneurial endeavor and other aspects of life. Also, in the business school, we are committed to innovation by fostering forward-thinking learning environment that empowers you to challenge conventional business model and then explore emerging technologies to develop solutions to real-world problems. That is our vision in the business school, and we are committed to this. So I'll take you very quickly through our programs in the business school. Mainly, we have the MBA program and the MSc program. Now, talk about the MBA program. We have the executive education, the MBA program. We have first the MBA executive. A cohort is already ongoing, and another cohort will come, the second cohort coming up in January. And then we have the full-time MBA and professional MBA that will be coming up in September 2025, September 2024. Okay. Okay, so that's next month, September, October. Thank you. Okay, so what do we have to offer? Our MBA program in the business school have a lot of varieties embedded into it. Our core course is 48 units, and we have 18 electives and 6 units. Altogether, we have 72 credit units that you have to pass to make it. Now, it's structured in such a way that 21 months, even for the executive program, and it's structured in such a way that the first 3 semesters is where you cover the coursework, and the last semester is dedicated to the capstone. Embedded in our MBA program is the Immersion Week. Immersion Week is where the real life problems are taken up, and then you're able to find solutions to real life problem. It's a practical session where the industry meets with in the university, and then we provide solution to real life problem, and then you'll be able to apply all of the theories that have been learned in class into solving problems, real problem. And then it gives opportunity for networking and also opportunity to interact with industry experts that will be available during the immersion week. It's a practical session, and then we do a lot of practical classes that enables you to have real solutions. And then we have the residency program also embedded in the MBA program. Now, the purpose of this MBA residency program is to give, particularly the full-time MBA, to give them an in-person placement in companies or in organizations, thereby enhancing their learning experience, complementing the academic work. The residency typically involve real-life projects, and then have an opportunity to have interaction with industry professionals, and that allows you to be able to take the knowledge gained from the class and be able to apply it within a working environment. This experiential component helps you to deepen your knowledge and refine your skills, as well as build valuable industry connection. So that's, along with that, we also have the professional coaching. Now, this professional coaching, especially with the executive class, is carefully developed to ensure that persons within this program, within the MBA program, are able to have personal coach on their beats. Now, this personal coach helps them to develop their career or development plan, personal development plan, as well as help them to advance their executive soft skills. Soft skills such as strategic self-awareness, social intelligence, and other things within the coaching program. Now, the coaching program is organized in such a way that all the students are assigned to coaches, and they have one-on-one interaction with the coaches to be able to develop their own career plan and development. Also embedded in the MBA program is international travel options. Now, the international travel option is designed to give practical perspective. Apart from the Nigerian market, you have diverse market, culture, and business practices across the globe. Now, it enhances cultural competence as well as offer networking opportunities to our MBA students. And they are able to see how businesses are practiced in other climes, and then be able to bring that experience home, which would foster personal growth and adaptability, and be able to fit into different leadership roles within their own organization. So the MBA program we have a guided research, which is the capstone, in which the librarian will talk more on it later on, whereby you have the opportunity to wrap up your own program, focusing on solving particular problems that are of interest to you, particularly for people that own their own businesses and need to have an idea, of persons that have been intern with companies and organizations can be able to generate data and solve practical problems for those organizations within our industry expert network. Now, apart from the MBA program, we have the Master of Science program. Now, the Master of Science program in James Hope University are designed to provide you with advanced specialized education and training. This will deepen your theoretical knowledge, enhance your research skill, and help you to develop your ability to apply scientific principles to real-world problems. And this is done in such a way that you'll be able to carry on a project by yourself through the combination of the coursework, the research project, and practical experience. The MSc program in James Hope University aims to prepare graduates for career in academics, in industry, in public sector, whichever area that you desire. One of the main programs that we have that will be coming up in September is the MSc Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Entrepreneurship. Now, this program focuses on fostering creativity, strategic thinking, and problem-solving ability that will enable students to identify opportunities, drive innovation, and lead entrepreneurial initiatives. It's a combination within 3 mantras, and this is to help you to develop the ability to be able to solve problems within our society, of which you agree with me, we have so many in our society. Now, apart from the MSc Innovation, we also have the MSc Economic Development and Policy Analysis. Now, this is the first of its type in Nigeria. It's carefully crafted to speak directly to the developmental challenges that we have in Africa and, of course, in other parts of the world. It is designed to equip students with the analytical skill and knowledge that is needed to understand and evaluate economic policies that is aimed at fostering sustainable development. Also, this program focuses on economic theories, quantitative methods, as well as policy tools that will be necessary in addressing complex challenges in such as poverty, inequality, unemployment, and economic growth. The program, I'll talk on all the MSc program later on. And then we have MSc FinTech and Analytics, as well as MSc Finance that is also coming up. Now, the MSc FinTech and Analytics, it's intersection of finance, technology, and analytics. It is designed to equip students with the skill to navigate and innovate within the rapidly evolving financial landscape. It's also the first of its kind in Nigeria at the postgraduate level. It's a rigorous training in financial theories, technology application, and advanced data analytics technique that will enable the students to understand and leverage emerging technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, and machine learning within the finance landscape. Very interesting program. And lastly, we have the MSc Finance. Now, the MSc Finance in James Hope University comes in two strands. In fact, we have the traditional MSc Banking and Finance program, and also we have MSc incorporated with Chartered Institute of Bankers program. Now, anyone that graduates with our MSc program will be given, it's a dual certificate, will also be given the Chartered Institute of Bankers certification. Now, the purpose of this MSc is to ensure that students in James Hope University have the advanced knowledge and analytical skills in financial management, investment analysis, and management to be able to solve critical financial strategic problems within the industry. This program focuses on both theoretical foundation and practical application all the way. In all the courses, we have practical application that will enable students to understand the complex financial concepts, develop quantitative skill, and make informed decisions based on the knowledge of the various courses that have been taken within this program. Now, all the MSc program are designed for 36 units, and then it's designed in such a way that the coursework will take place in the first 2 semesters, and then the dissertation will be in the last 2 semesters. And apart from MSc with ACIB Incorporated, that one is more than 36 units. Of course, you will agree with me because it's a dual degree, so to say. It's going to give an added advantage, so it's more than 36 units. Now, all the MSc program in James Hope University, they are carefully designed to bring about or to provide transformational education, empower students not only to gain knowledge, but to develop the appropriate skill that is needed to be able to function at this time in our society. Our curriculum are designed to challenge conventional thinking, encourage critical analysis, and foster creativity, thereby ensuring that we have a well-rounded professional that can tackle any problem, address real-world problem, seize opportunity in the ever-changing global landscape, and to be able to assert themselves within the business world. The MSc program, it's the best that you can find in the country right now. So that's the MSc program in James Hope University. Now, to support all of our programs, we have state-of-the-art facility across different areas in the university. I will invite Femi to speak on our facilities in the university. Femi, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Prof. And good afternoon to everybody on this call. Like you've heard, my name is Femi, and I'll be speaking on the facilities at James Hope University that would help support your journey in this institution. So firstly, I would talk about the university library. The James Hope University Library integrates both physical materials and advanced digital technologies, and as well as vast online database like the EBSCO host and the Emerald Insight, to offer seamless access to scholarly, up-to-date book collections across various disciplines. So you have access to ebooks, journals, aside from all the physical materials that we have in the library. So the library also fosters collaborative and independent research through innovative study space, equipped with the latest tool for data analysis and multimedia creation. So even as a person, I know that the via our campus that you saw earlier, you might not really take note of how the library looks there, but if you are opportune to come around to see our library, you'd be stunned at what we have on ground. And we also have an expert librarian who will provide cutting edge research support services to you when you do enroll in our institution. Secondly, we also have the ICT Center. So our University ICT Center is a state-of-the-art facility. It is designed to provide students, faculties, and researchers with cutting-edge technology and resources to support the academic and professional pursuits when they are here at James Hope University. So it doesn't only cater for the need of the student only per se. So even as faculty members, as member of staff, we also make use of the ICT Center to also upskill ourselves in our various fields. The library is equipped with high performance computer, advanced softwares, and fast internet connectivity. And even as a plus, the internet connectivity is not just limited to the ICT Center. So wherever you are on campus, it is also a facility that you would also enjoy. So the ICT Center offers a collaborative environment where innovation and learning thrive. So from conducting complex data analysis and stimulating to stimulations to engaging in immersed virtual learning experience. The center is an integral hub for technological excellence and digital skill development. So it's a place where you love to go to whenever you have any online related research that you want to make. So our ICT Center is designed to support your journey towards success. So we also have the University Innovation Hub. So our Innovation Hub is a state-of-the-art innovation hub which offers boundless creativity opportunity for our students. So one of the things that you enjoy in this innovation hub is the space. The space is it would help unleash your potential basically. So that's what I can say about that. So and it's also is an avenue for you to meet like-minded people, like-minded visionaries that will bring your ideas to life, the kind of personnel that you meet there. The environment is also designed for successful entrepreneurial ventures. So if you have entrepreneurial idea that you want to come up with, we have persons there that would help you bring these ideas to life. So it's a committee driven by curiosity, forward by technology, and dedicated to shaping the future, which is one of the things that James Hope University stands for. Innovation. That is what we are banking on as an institution. So after now, you see a video that will show you how the innovation lab, although it's presently in construction, so you would have a picture of what it will look like when it is being completed, and we hope to complete by the end of this month before our students come on board. Thank you. So here's the video of the innovation lab. Okay, so thank you very much. So that is what you stand to enjoy when you come to James Hope University as an institution whose main vision is to drive innovation, leadership, and entrepreneurship in Nigeria and the world at large. So you want to know, how do you get started with your application? How do you become a part of this institution? Firstly, let's talk about the tuition fee. So part of the things that you need to know before you decide to apply for an institution like ours is to make sure that you have the capability to pay the tuition fee. And on the screen here, you see the tuition for all of of our programs, which is quite flexible. Like you can see that you're also allowed to pay on a per semester basis. And even to tell you how flexible it can also get. Other than this, you can also come up with your own payment plan, if in case what we have here is not okay by you, is something that you feel like you might still not be able to meet up. So you can draft a payment plan and then discuss with our finance team to see what will work for you, and then promise that you would abide by that. So scholarship is one of the things we offer, but at the moment, the scholarship ended on Sunday. That's on 15th of September, but we are leaving it open for participants of this information session who would still be willing to apply within the next 1 week or so, to have access to apply for scholarship as well. And this information session would be like a grace for you to still apply for scholarship. So if you are part of this information session, we would give you that opportunity to also still be able to apply for scholarship. So part of the things you'll be needing to enroll, there are some of the documents and things that you need to do prior to your application, is also to go to the website at www.jhu.edu.ng, first, even before going to the admissions portal, to look at the requirement for any of the programs that you might be interested in, and ensure that you're eligible to apply for those programs. So you have to have a degree certificate that is relevant to the areas that you want to apply to. There's also a need to have a standardized test like the GMAT, the NMAT, or the GRE, TOEFL. But for this admission cycle, it has been waived. So even if you don't have that, you can still go ahead to apply. Would also need you to submit your professional resume, your personal statement. The letter of recommendation is not going to come from the applicant, that is you. It's going to come from the referees that you provide in your application. So because you are meant to provide 3 referees, and those referees can either be professional referees or academic referees. So what we need from you in the form is that you give us their details, their occupation, email, phone number, and all that. So at the point of submitting your application, a mail will be sent to them to respond to, which they will now send us their letters of recommendation. So after you might have submitted your application as well, you'll be notified of getting if you're qualified. Actually, you get a provisional admissions letter, which would invite you for a finalist interview as part of the processes of gaining admission full-time. So and then let me also add that you would be required to pay a application fee of 5,000 naira upon submission of your application. So application is still open till the end of the month, so you can take the opportunity to apply if you're willing to go through school, or getting an education is part of your plan for the remainder of the year. So after now, we'll take a testimonial from one of our students who is running an executive MBA at the moment at the institution. Okay, so just before that, let me show you what the admissions portal looks like. So when you log in as a new applicant, actually. So you log in as a new applicant. If it is your first time of applying, you log in as a new applicant, then which would now require you to pick a program. You enter your email, and then once you do that, you select the program in which you are interested in, and then you submit. You get an email that would say that you should verify your email. So after the email verification, you'll be required to log in again. So when you log in, then you be asked to upload your passport photograph, would require to fill in your personal information, your academic information, post-secondary school qualifications and all that. So the GRE and GMAT side, you can always skip that. Like I said earlier, that has been waived for this admission cycle. And then there's a segment in which you have to upload all your necessary documents. And then there's also a section for referees. So once you're done with that, you click on the submit, and then that would take you to the payment gateway, which you can either select to pay via bank transfer or using your debit card. And then once that is successful, then your application will be submitted and it will get to us, and then it will go through the review process. And then afterwards, you will now be notified of the status of your admission. So now let's move to the testimonial from one of our executive MBA students.
My name is Helen Sule. I'm currently an executive director with Main Street Microfinance Bank. I've been a staff of Main Street Microfinance Bank for the past 15 years. And as a pioneer staff, I rose through the rank. I came in as a manager. I was hired as a manager, but I rose through the ranks because I was an outstanding staff. I am a focused person, rugged as a business and development executive, and I know that over the years I've given my best, but I believe my best are not yet enough, and that is why I had decided to take up this opportunity to study and know more about the business world. Decisions are key. Whatever you want to do, you need to be fast about taking decisions, and the courses that are being taught are courses that help you to make just fast and good decisions around the business environment where I operate personally. In James Hope University, you find out that it's not just about the theories. They bring in practitioners, industry practitioners, operators in the business world to come and give you life applications. They tell you their own story, their journeys, how they have fared, what they have done wrong, and you are also learning from it. I enjoy all the facilities here. The most striking for me is the e-library, where you can have access to books, journals, documents concerning any research or any topic you really want to. My advice to prospective students is I will encourage them to come to James Hope University. It's a university where your abilities will be challenged and you come out as a better, business leader than you even came in. So they should hurriedly, if they have not applied, start up an application, and the rest for them will be a great success.
Okay, so that's a testimonial from one of our executive MBA students. So I'll call on Mr. Michael to take charge of the Q&A session. Thank you. So
All
if you
right,
have
thank you very
questions, you can
much,
drop
Femi.
in the chat box.
Thank you very much, Femi. Just before we move properly into the Q&A session, I'd like to quickly call on Professor Ehi Esomeme to also share within 1 minute his experience as a faculty at James Hope University, and share additional words or comments that he may want, but within 1-2 minutes. Please, you have the floor, Professor Ehi Esomeme.
I've unmuted myself. I believe I'm audible. So, yeah, James Hope University, it's amazing. And I teach business law and ethics at James Hope Business School, and it's an amazing experience because what you are, the kind of knowledge and that you're sharing, disseminating to the students is not just the regular theory that we have, and it goes beyond the traditional modus operandi, going to the practical aspects of in terms of the teaching and learning modules. So it's really, really an amazing experience also for the students themselves, because they get to learn and use that particular knowledge that they are being taught to apply to their everyday business and environment. So it's an amazing experience. And what we see from the support system, from the dean to the vice chancellor to the professors, that they are always on standby to ensure that everything goes very well, and that the modules and the teaching and whatever directive that we have is actually been implemented. So it's really an amazing experience, all going from the library going to what actually we are supposed to do. So just positioning it on the business law and ethics side, which I teach, just to give a little bit of a breakdown. You have what you, aside from the traditional modules that have been taught, you have what is actually trending now, everywhere, which is we hear about machine learning technology, we hear about robotic process automation, we hear about suspicious transaction monitoring systems, and you see that we actually teach how you can apply that to the law, to how the relationship, the nexus is between law and artificial intelligence, whether it's actually the current European Union AI Act. How does it affect your business? You could be in Nigeria right now, and you still need to know what that happens, because the moment you begin to use data and information from Europe, you are now being affected by that, and how Nigeria, the Intellectual Property Act, how it applies. So it's amazing to have, not just to come into a system and get the theoretical aspect, you are going into real life case studies. And that's why most of the students that have those experience, they really, really are so happy about what they actually get from James Hope Business School, because the knowledge is priceless. You get to draft materials, you get to draft documents and apply it to your everyday, businesses. So it's really amazing, and it's second to none. So for any student that is actually contemplating on coming into the school, it's strongly advised that you go into James Hope University. Not just about me, being there and saying that the experience is priceless. You get value for your money, because it's something else that you're actually going to get. Because aside from you just doing maybe you're just hearing about artificial intelligence, you're just hearing about different things that's going on in the society, in business law and ethics, in financial regulations. You get to experience it right here. You get to interact directly with your lecturers. A lot of times you don't see that in so many universities, where you have that opportunity to have that one-on-one sessions with your lecturer. And for James Hope University, we have the formative assessment, especially for business law and ethics, where you have the chance to understand what you to expect from the exam, from the class, from the tutorials that you're going to be given. So you have the chance to be given practical questions, sit down with your lecturer, have enough time to be able to get into all the information that you need to go to. So it guides you through the process, gives you the learning experience that you need. And if you need more information, they actually guide you through that. So that at the end of the day, when you're doing your exams, you already know, okay, this is what my lecturer is looking for. This is what, and this is very important, because for students, it's not just about the knowledge when you are doing the exam. It's about how do you answer the question, especially when it relates to law. It's very important to know how do you answer a real life case study faced with a problem question. So we want you to really succeed, aside from in the exam hall, and also in your everyday business. So that's what makes it so super amazing for James Hope Business School. So really encouraging for everybody to really come in and experience this standard, high level of standard when it comes to fintech, regulatory technology, artificial intelligence, and every other thing that we bring to it. So awesome.
Thank you very much, Professor Eric. That was very detailed. Um, so we have a lot of questions coming in. Please keep the questions coming in. We have the faculty and leadership to answer all your questions. First on my list is someone asking. His name is Ekene. He said, I applied for economic development at your school. I'd like to know when you're concluding your admissions process. I'd like to invite the registrar to answer this question.
Thank you so much. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go
Yeah,
on.
the
Yes, we
application
can.
the application is under review now. Hopefully, before on or before the end of this month, you begin to get your letters. So we hope to resume by October. Unfailingly, we hope to resume by normal studies by October. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much, Registrar Dr. Uzoma. Next question here is why should I choose James Hope University? We get this very frequently. I'd like to invite the VC to answer this question.
Well, I'm happy to. Yeah, we're bringing something unique to Lagos is the reason why I would start with. An internationally qualified, outstanding programs, exciting new faculty. Um, we, we're especially interested and we're focusing especially on the postgraduate programs. So 100% of our energy is to offer cutting edge programs that are providing solutions to current and future problems, and preparing leaders that are going to be able to have impact very soon. So it's not just about formation as a individual, it's taking people who know what they want, what skills they want to improve on, and give them the skill set, the knowledge, the challenge, the tools, and teach it in an innovative way. That's my answer. I'm sure faculty on the call can add even more effective and more erudite and eloquent responses to a question like that.
Thank you very much, uh, Dr. Paul. Okay, I have one more question from Toyi, Toyi Akintaya. Toyi wants to know how rigorous the classes are. She said, how rigorous are the classes and the sessions, the programs, other than attending conferences and short courses? It's been 19 years since I graduated. I'd like to invite Professor Babajide to answer the question.
Uh, Maybe I should say I'm trying to look if I have any students on call to answer that question for Toyin. The thing is that be ready for challenge. It will challenge you. You heard what Helen said. What we want to do is to make sure that the best of you comes out. So I don't know how much of a challenge you've been through before. This will challenge you very, very well. And this will help you develop capacity in numerous ways that you cannot. We said it's transformational. It is transformational learning environment, and to be honest, it's going to challenge you. But then we are here to support you all the way. We have all our faculty and then the support staff to give you all the support that you need. So 19 years, it doesn't matter. We bring you up to date, and then we take you further into the future. That you can be rest assured. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Abiola Babajide. Would you like to add anything, Professor Eric Osimeme?
Yeah, I think Professor Bawajide has said, everything needs to be said. But just to say that it's, regardless of the number of years that you may not have been within the education system, it's still really, that's what makes James Hope University really super awesome. I mentioned having the formative assessment available. It's something that is not graded into the grade book at the first stage before the summative assessment. So you are put through the process as if you're just beginning. And it's, there's so much patience for you to learn through the system, get it right. You can interact as many times as possible. There's so many meetings that can be called online, one-on-one Zoom meetings. Talk to your professor. They are so patient with you to sit down and guide you through everything you need, all the information that you want to get. So it's really going to be amazing. There's also the interactive consultation time, which you can actually, let them know whatever challenges you are facing, whatever real-time challenge that it would be there, and they sit you through the entire process, stage by stage, and let you know how you can actually overcome that. So it's super amazing with the support team that we have over here, and look forward to you joining us.
Thank you very much, Professor Eric Osimeme. I have another question from Emmanuel. Emmanuel said, please, I've applied for MSc Finance program and would want to ask James Hope University. I would like to ask if James Hope University programs are fully accredited by NUC. Uh, I'd like to invite Professor Olu Akinfugbe to please answer this question.
Yes, thank you so much, Mike and other colleagues. I will answer the question by saying yes and no. Yes, in the sense that, all of our programs have been resource verified. Resource verified, implying that NUC, Lagos State Ministry of Tertiary Education, have come in. They've looked at all of our resources, our physical, material, human, teaching technologies, the learning management systems, the library facilities, e-library, and so on. And they have given us the go-ahead, go start, and go run the program. However, as you guys may know, accreditation only comes after about a year. That is after we have some results to show, so which means, for instance, for the MBA programs that currently runs in October, will be ready for accreditation. However, for the master's program that are just starting in October, that means after 1 year down the road, we'll then get the accreditation by NUC. So as I said, and I repeat that again, yes, fully resource verified, good to go by the NUC, good to go by the Lagos State Ministry of Tertiary Education. And as my colleagues mentioned before, we also have affiliation to regional bodies, to international bodies, accrediting bodies. We are in the process of assuring and ensuring that all those requirements, as fully satisfied. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Olu Akinfugbe. Emmanuel has an additional question, which I'd like Professor Abiola Babajide to provide answers to. He said, can you confirm again if the MSc Finance is a hybrid blended course program?
Yeah, the dean have actually answered him. Yes, it's hybrid. The dean has explained it's flexible. It's the timetable are designed in such a way that it accommodates both the working class, no matter how hectic your profession, your job is. It's flexible because the classes in the course of the week are online and they are in the evenings. So classes starts for evening, 6 p.m. all the way. And then on Saturday is when we are on campus. We are on campus to take the other courses during the day from 9 a.m. in the morning to around 4 to 5 in the evening. And for an MSc program, you need that interaction with your professors. So you need to be on campus, because this is where you're going to hone your research skill and be able to apply scientific principle to real life problems. So you need to have one-on-one interaction with the professor. So it's flexible. It gives a lot of room for the working class, the bankers, everybody. You can be part of the class, okay, for all our programs. And let me just add quickly, maybe you're on this call and you already have your master's, and we have our executive program, executive education, also coming up in October as well as 2025. So you can check on our website. We have various executive education programs that have been designed for 2 days, 3 days. We have sustainable business model coming up in October. We also have budgeting in uncertainty period. And then we have financial regulations and compliance and scenario planning also coming up in November, October. And then come January, we have a full calendar, which is also online, that companies and organizations can explore. We have different areas from scenario planning to leading during disruption. we have sustainable business model, we have the blue economy, and we also have various other programs. We also have hybrid programs, small short courses, 3 days, 2 days for risk and compliance. Okay, so this calendar is available online. You can as well let your HR know to meet challenging areas within the organization. Thank you, Michael.
All right, thank you very much, Professor Abiola Babajide. We have another question from a prospective student who wants to know the company or the company our institution is partnering with for the residency program. I'd like to invite VC to answer this question.
I'm going to pass this on to the registrar as well, because we're working with multiple and the conversations are just starting, but some of them are the professional organizations that we've reached out to. Registrar, would you mind?
Okay, we have we are actually in partnership with some professional bodies in Nigeria and of course abroad. The Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, like Professor Baje mentioned earlier, we are running a MSc Finance ACIB program with them, and we have MOU that is still being reviewed for a partnership with the Institute of the Chartered Institute of Accounting, the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investments, and we are still in discussion with project management. So there are a lot of them, and that is aside the industry partnership with various banks and companies, Chevron, Mobile, and the rest. So there are a lot of partnership, and of course, the students will have advantage or opportunity of going for internship or residency, as the case may be, to understudy some of those people, especially captains of industry, in order to gain practical experience in their chosen field of endeavor. So there are a lot of them. I encourage you to come in, and of course, that's already been said. You have a lot of mentors. Professor Rick has mentioned it. Is hands-on experience, apart from the conventional theory that we see in other universities. Here, we'll give you what you want and what you're going to face immediately you graduate in the industry. Thank you so much. There are a lot of them. A lot of opportunities are bound at James Hope University. Thank you. Michael.
Thank you very much, Dr. Uzoma. Very quickly, I'd like to rush up the rest of the questions. We have them coming in. So in case we're unable to answer all your questions, please feel free to send us an email. Send an email to admissions@jhu.edu.ng or inquiries@jhu.edu.ng. And we are also available across all digital platforms. You can reach out to us on WhatsApp. We were active on social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, and what have you. And then, of course, you can also check our website. You see our email. Our contact form is also very active. You can reach out to us with your questions, and our team are fully on ground to provide answers to them. So we have a question from Latif Bolaji. I believe this has been answered. He said, I'd like to know if the classes are designed for weekends or weekdays, considering the fact that we need to work during weekdays. Professor Abiola Babajide already answered this. So the answer is yes, it's flexible. Also, somebody, Samsung, his name is not here. He wants to know the duration of the lectures for full-time MBA per week. I'd like to invite Professor Babajide to answer this question.
Okay, so for full-time MBA, which is different from the executive MBA, you're probably going to be having your classes 4 days in the week, during the week, and then Saturday. For weekdays, the way it is designed is such that for all the MSc program, apart from the MBA, the classes are the classes are in the evening, and then Tuesday, right now, the calendar that we are running for the executive is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday online during the week, and Saturday on site, on campus. Okay, for the full-time MBA, because this is full-time, so we expect you to be on campus. Probably you will have classes for 4 days, Monday or Tuesday to Friday, and then Saturday you'll be on campus. We'll love to have you on campus anyway. We don't want to lose the complete touch. Okay, so we want to have you on campus. And as the Dean mentioned, I saw Dean's post here. Yes, classes, if you are not able to make it on campus on any of the Saturday, let us know. We'll make provisions where you can join your Saturday classes online, but we don't want you to make an habit of that, okay? So we want you to be on campus anytime because this is necessary for you, for networking among yourselves and for interaction, for deeper level of interaction. That's what the physical class brings in into the classrooms. So we have discussions, we have different case study, we have been brainstorming, and we are solving problems together with the industry experts. That's why the Saturday classes are necessary. That's why we solve so many problems and then introduce so many things that you can do. You have enough time. Thank you.
Thank you very much for answers, Professor Babajide and the rest of the faculty and leadership of James Hope University. That's all that we can take for now. It's been a very engaging session. Like I said earlier, if you have more questions, please feel free to reach out to us across all our platforms. But I'd like to, before I call on the VC to give us the closing remark, I'd like to mention that the admission portal, the application portal for scholarship is going to be opened up today for all the persons here present. We have your email address. So our tech team is going to open it up to you, but for 24 hours. Please go ahead and complete your application and then apply for the scholarship for consideration. Please note that before you can apply for scholarship, you have to complete your scholarship. You have to complete your actual application. So yes, please make sure to complete your application. Otherwise, that can also flag your opportunities. Thank you very much for your time. I'd like to invite the VP to give us the closing remark.
Well, thank you, Michael. I want to just express my gratitude to the faculty and the leadership and the staff, the people that have worked so hard to offer the programs, to participate in this exciting project that we're part of. And of course, I want to thank all of you who came to this meeting to find out about us. There are so many wonderful opportunities out there, wonderful programs. What we think this one's pretty special, and we're looking to attract an extraordinary group of students to our first cohort of the Masters of Science, and as we move into our second cohort of the MBA. We're here to answer your questions. We are committed to helping you during your studies and throughout your career. You would be part of the James Hope University community, the legacy that we are bringing, and the exciting changes that we hope to contribute to the region, the country, and the world. So again, thank all of you for being here, faculty, visiting faculty, and guests. So please have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And Michael, thank you for organizing this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Tony Bright Boluwatife.
Bye-bye, Ma. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.